Montana prosecutors and child advocates say methamphetamine use in the state has created a crisis of neglected and sometimes abused children. But prosecutors say state child protective services has been refusing to give them key evidence that could help the children and the family. MTN's Mike Dennison reports on this standoff and how it's apparently been resolved.
When state child protection workers suspect children have been exposed to highly toxic methamphetamine, they can order a test of the kids' hair follicles. But the state has been refusing to give results of these tests to prosecutors or other child advocates, even though the legislature passed a law last year requiring it. Prosecutors and others say not knowing or having that evidence of meth exposure makes it harder to take action against the parents or to help them.
We know we have a meth epidemic in the state. It's going to take a team-coordinated approach, and when we remove a child from a drug-addicted parents and do nothing for the parents, there's nothing to think that we're going to get that family reunited any sooner. Law enforcement's got to get involved in extreme cases because these parents need rehab.
The issue came to a head last week at a legislative committee. Lewis and Clark County Attorney Leo Gallagher told the panel that with 1,600 kids in foster care statewide because of meth, it was ridiculous to withhold this information from law enforcement and others.
But it gives us information that we can use with others involved in the child protection system, including the courts, as to the circumstances that has put this child at risk.
A top state official told lawmakers last week the state feared that providing the information would violate a federal privacy law, jeopardizing $13 million in federal funding. But now, state health officials have changed course. On Tuesday, they said they've directed Child Protective Service officials to start giving the toxicology reports to prosecutors and others connected with court actions involving the care of neglected children. Gallagher said their argument never made sense, and now he's hopeful prosecutors can do more to protect children exposed to poisonous meth and help their families.
We can use that information to try to intervene in the lives of adults who may be placing that child at risk, either through prosecution or through appropriate dependent neglect court order. I applaud the legislature for bringing a light to this situation.
Mike Dennison, MTN News, Helena.
Senator Moore was the sponsor of the bill that requires the toxicology information be provided to prosecutors.